make sure everything's set on up. Right now, I don't know how long today I'll be able to stream. My mind is completely fuzzy. Didn't get much sleep last night. I think my allergies are kicking in. So when I was sleeping last night, my throat voice was just choked up with snot. Okay, YouTube's going, Rumble's going, Twitch is going. On live chat windows. Live chat windows are turned on. I need to check my other computer, make sure the live stream's going up there. And everything is good to go. So let's go ahead and get started. Do have a handful of replays. There is a Wehrmacht versus Brits, so let's start off the game day with that. Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Cup Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the blue British forces, we got level 8. Spawn on top side as the red Wehrmacht player got better Alt plus F4. Alrighty then. Pioneers heading down south now. We do have what appears to be a third Pioneer. It's not come to go see a pile of Pioneers versus Brits. Those is going to try to do a bit of a catwalk. And at least quadruple Pioneers. Capturing up both the safe sectors there. The high yield fuel sector may be a good priority target to go for your fast teching since you're going for our mass Pioneer opener. Fifth Pioneer on the build queue. Fifth Pioneer on the build queue. Quintuple Pioneers. Yep, it is just a quintuple Pioneer opener. Two sections, not big surprise. Scope off squad here. This squad, a fresh squad, unupgraded squad goes to the nearby sector, which is a quick hop out of the supply. So they don't have to walk too far. They can jog everywhere else. Walking is a bit of a pain for them. And for the player. The lieutenant on the build queue. Scope off squad pretty forward. Pioneer's doing a good job of capturing up everything. Each section is here. Does find a Pioneer squad. Finds two, technically. Interrupts the capture of the VP. Score for squad heading over here. Pioneers, they may go straight here to build some wire. Pioneers, triple Pioneers trying to overrun this intersection. Does pull back that wounded squad there. The intersection has taken some damage, not too crazy at the moment. They of course dancing around quite a bit, trying to fall back now. Pioneers not properly pursuing, but got another scope our squad straight forward. And that guy does fall back. Pioneer model does fall back there as well. This one's kept the VP, so going to be the VP captured in favor of the Wehrmacht player. Maybe soon be double. No, he's going for the cutoff sector there, which is probably a good idea. So that is the highest yield, not necessarily high yield, but the highest yield fuel point on the map. Lieutenant captured this fuel sector in HQ back here. Universal carrier or brand carrier not pulling fuel, immediately being upgraded to MMG carrier and has packed up the HQ. These sections slowly advance the way forward. Lieutenant does spot the Pioneer. MMG carrier almost complete. Pioneer does fall back. MMG carrier upgrade now complete. Pioneers taking some fire. They will not be able to do much versus the MMG carrier, especially when their backs are turned to it. Goes to this cutoff sector, however, it will be in supply because it does get circumnavigated. Pioneers 54 got a Grenadier squad on the field. Probably just keep it. It could go for a Panzerschreck to engage the MMG carrier, but grenades also going to be needed for the slit trenches. Maybe some Flammenwerfers. Maybe a 250 half track here and load up some Flammenwerfers. You'll need to get the assault phase. I'm going to get the Flammenwerfer upgrade on the 251 half track. Did I say 250? I mean 251.
Forward OPs reporting a sector is under attack.
Looks like another Grenadier does get deployed in the field. Pioneer when they start falling back soon does decapture the cutoff sector. Panzerschreck upgrade here, just gotta avoid the MMG carrier until the proper moment. Does push forward, does have fetch C1 now on the intersection, or not an intersection, the Grenadiers. I think use both as a marksman there. But this Grenadier squad is hit by multiple angles. He needs to fall back sooner rather than later. This guy's advanced way forward. Those out a stick grenade. He does largely avoid it, does eat a little bit. This guy does get suppressed there. He needs to fall back as well. Panzerschreck squad could be pursued, but both squads are falling back. Something pulled out here. Could be a Pack 38, could be a Grenadier, could be a 250 half track. It's hard to say, honestly, at this moment. The Wehrmacht is losing a lot of sectors. We do have the Pioneers still heading more south. Maybe a landmine here will cause some issues. Another slit trench up here. There's a Pack 38. Very nice. Pioneers could really use at least one level of accuracy. That's all the wounded states.
German target has been knocked out.
German target knocked out. I guess that was a Pioneer. Did it go down to the MMG carrier? Did it go down? One kill. I think it had two models. So maybe it went down to this machine gun placement. Pioneers are falling back. Such trench does take a direct hit there from the Panzerschreck. Usable truck now deployed in the field. Pack 38 advancing, camouflage. Panzerschreck rolls a miss. Recapture that cutoff sector, so you will get some extra fuel income to small, low yield fuel sectors. Does eat a volley there, going for a rifle grenades. The trench firing away. Pack 38 slowly advancing. Got the MMG carrier here. One squad does fall back. Scuttles the slit trench there. He probably could have kept the squad there entirely, honestly.
Upgrade ready to go. Choke on this shot, Jerry. Ready to set off.
Rifle Grenadier squad now complete. Building slit trench there. He does not exploit the plug there. He didn't move the units away after starting building the slit trench. So no bug was exploited there. Very good. Trying to go into the slit trench there. And this one was also not used for the bug. He is just trying to build slit trenches. Air rifle grenades. Get a pretty good hit there. This squad, the Panzer Grenadier squad, Panzerschreck squad needs to fall back. And he does.
Sector is being overrun.
don't think I've seen any Flame Warfare upgrades on these Pioneers yet. Nope, he does get Vengeance 1 at least to get a little bit of health regen going. Scope of a squad getting overran. May get wiped out here if he's not paying close enough attention. The wounded squad can capture that point. All the 2 healthy ones can go over here. We've got Repair Sappers here to overheal the Grand Carrier. Fresh captain deployed in the field.
Ready to move.
Deploying out some landmines. Pioneers will spot the squad building it. He does stop. Pioneer squad may get wiped down out. Pioneers do take a bit of damage. Pioneers do decapture the point, but they're probably going to get wiped on out.
Reporting they have destroyed a German target.
Pioneers push right forward, got the Rifle Grenadier here. Fires pan strike point blank to the ground. Or destroyed a rail car. One Panzer squad does fall back. Rifle Grenadier squad may get wiped on out. Bit of light cover. Unable to get the wipe there. Got the Repair Sapper here. Doing some damage. Another Panzer squad does fall back. This unupgraded squad is straight forward. This seems a good spot for a stick grenade. Stick grenade's been thrown. He almost blows himself up. Gets some damage there. May use deployed as a marksman. No, he does not. Grand Carrier over here. Land Warfare's immolating Slit Trench does displace the intersection there. Both squads do fall back. Large number of squads are falling back. We do have the Bryn upgrade upgrading. Bit of a hat trick of upgrades. Big's a bit of everything. Not hat trick. Hat trick would be three the same, right? I don't know what I'm thinking. Emergency 2 pushing forward on the Grenadiers. Rifle grenades. Get some decent splash damage there. They're really stacked up there. Throws a stick grenade after them. Pioneers on the flank. Rifle Grenadier squad is getting distracted by the Pioneer. This would be a better target for them, honestly. Commandos dropping on in. On the retreat path, Flamethrower squad falls back. We'll get some damage on the retreat. We always can build more commandos as this glider is here. The fact that he gets the crew, he can grab it for himself. It's probably a good idea. Much more reliable than Piets. He doesn't even have Piets on the field, so it's definitely a good idea to grab it. Going for a demolition charge? Yes, he is. So Scope Rifle Squad will be picking up the Pack 38. It is severely wounded, so should probably fall back to the casualty clearing station. More slit trenches going on up or down on the three directions. How effective is this demolition charge going to be? He will spot it. He does spot it. He immediately pulls back, though he does explode it there. Does take the Pack 38. Rifle Grenadiers for bit of damage there. There's a bit actually no, it doesn't actually add a cover there. That's just in Cup Heroes too. Grenades been thrown. You can see here, it's actually still provides negative cover. Just ignore the crater. Armor Command check now deployed in the field. Stu now deployed in the field. Change to Stu. May want to go for Cromwell. Brent here, buttons immediately. Pack 38 is supported by a lieutenant, and he's using the pack abuse bug. That was not needed, the pack abuse bug. It was probably going to go down there.
Germans are seizing territory from us.
Rifle grenades firing away. Commander squad needs to fall back rather soon. He's going for some pioneers. Commanders are falling on back. Both the pioneer squads do manage to fall back in time. Grenadiers will escape as well.
Battalion has provided frontline troops with radio triangulation equipment.
Radio triangulation can now be summoned. Captain retreating over here. Maybe going to pull out a radio antenna there. We'll find the pioneers. Captain going to the VP. That right there wasn't necessarily abused. That is actually ability, just to sprint right there to the captain. Grenadiers pushing down south. No radio triangulation just yet. You have a demolition charge here. Command tank directly, so he's going for some fireflies. I think a regular Cromwell's would have been better because he doesn't need anti-tank. He took the shoe pretty quickly. Do have another shoe in the field, but regular Cromwell's will be just fine versus it, as well as fireflies. Stu heading down south. Commandos may receive a Stu shot there. Does get knocked around a bit. Needs a retreat back sooner rather than later. Pack 38 sitting up over here. Does end up bounce, and that high attack speed is using pack abuse bug. Commandos do fall back. We could see a button here from the Brand carrier. Actually, quite a bit of manpower stored on up as well. And the shoe does go down, getting efficiency 3 on the lieutenant. Gave him +1 command point. Pioneers take a bit of damage there. Double Grenadier inside this garrison. Nothing really displaced in this moment. Flamer Pioneers kept the, or decapped the fuel sucker there. Grenadiers taking some damage, those receive a grenade.
Has 300 points remaining.
Commandos severely damaged, falling on back.
Let's have the point. Munitions capture complete, sir. Seems Jerry decided not to fight, lads.
Up here, commandos severely wounded engage the pioneers. And does fully withdraw there. May get picked off by this intersection retreat.
Overrunning one of our sectors.
Bit of a gauntlet there. Does get wiped out. Right near push forward. Still got this demolition charge here. May explode. Does get a couple kills there, not a great one. Firefighter point of view, not really necessary at the moment. There's the Pack 38 there. As they'll say, a Karamo would have been better. But maybe he has Kangaroos instead of Karamos, which I always want to see some commandos at the back of a Kangaroo. Seems like a good platform for it.
The arty lads have received their decoy smoke.
That voice line, the arty lads have received the decoy smoke, suggests to me the fact they had plenty of regular artillery and artillery flares, just lacking the decoys. Something slow there, another glider on top of the commandos, or not commandos, Pack 38. Bren's getting overran a little bit there. Firefly engaging the structure, got another Stu here, which can't do much versus the Firefly. He catches Pack 38 here. Puts around his own trench there. Could get crushed, does fall back. Firefly and Brennan Carrier push forward. Artillery there, decoy, and now an actual barrage. Stu just being pursued. Huh, there's smoke
Jerry has
there.
only 200
Or
points
maybe
remaining.
not. That's must have been the commandos. Brennan Carrier still pursuing the Stu. Command tank here will say hi. The only thing you can do is harsh language against the Stu. But here comes the Firefly.
Contact approach indicates supply lines are being blocked.
Commandos here need to start falling back. Will probably get wiped on out by base MG. No, it does not.
Comms receiving you, sir. Steady up, gents.
Grenadiers do has a good heavy cover, but do have some slit trenches going on up. Lieutenant and repair engineer inside the slit trench there. Does not get stick grenade off. More decoy flares now summoned. Actual barrage there. Pack 38 engaging the Krieg's barracks. Another Firefly deploying fuel. Like I said, he does not need a Firefly. Unless he's concerned about, what's it called? A Tiger tank.
NCO reporting they have destroyed.
Not enough command points for a Tiger tank. He has a bit of manpower, not enough for a Tiger tank either. Got some decoy flares there on top of the Pack 38. Does take the universal carrier out. Just have to slowly pick these guys apart. Getting some forward repairs going. Left hand side of slit trench there.
Our base is under attack.
Getting some balances of pens there. Another decoy barrage. He almost has enough for another actual barrage. 90 missions per minute, which is quite a bit. Looks like he's starting to use pack of use bugs. His opponent was. Does get one of the fireflies. Machine gun bunker does go down. And this game's ultimately over. We'll just fast forward. There's a cleanup operation now. Oh, Tetrarch. And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching and on to the next replay. Before I get started on the next replay, I do need the restroom. Please give me a moment. Let me know if you guys want to see 1v1, 2v2, and things that sort. Let's see now. Let's go to a 2v2. Let's do this one. Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the south side as the US Force got Magno-Obia, I think. Spawn as the other US Force got, Spawn as the Wehrmacht forces, we got Skiff, I think. And spawn as the other Panzer Elite player, we got Nont. I have no idea. Didn't get much sleep last night, and my mind is not 100% right now.
Engineer squad ready.
Engineers are pushing the way forward. Hello. Send him a jeep, which is not a sheep, so he doesn't get set to sleep, or makes his opponent sleep. And his teammate's not British, so he can't steep. NET. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, support weapons center. 30 cal on the way. We do have a motorcycle heading down south. Double getting grabbed by the Panzer Elite player, which is also pretty uncommon. Also on this map, I can see double Schimbogen for Panzer Elite because the landmine ability could be very nice. Another abilities like that. And we do now have some tank traps going on up. Engineers do fall back, capture the fuel sector. Why are there triple Kettengrad?
Engineers get the piss pounded out of us.
Is that his teammate to go for fuel? Maybe he's just trying to lay down some wire there, or tank traps and all that sort.
We're losing a strategic sector.
I have no idea what the Panzer Elite player is doing. He's going for Kampfgruppe Company with triple Kettengrad. Jeep 34 does intercept the motorcycle there. Got some Pioneers and some squads of Volks. Try to prep the motorcycle in combat. Jeep starting to fall back now. Over for the fuel sector.
Ready. We have the fuel point.
More engineers. Let's got triple engineer to 30 cal. I hear the 30 cal inside this garrison. We got Scorched Earth selected. I could have sworn he's going to go for Tank Hunter for the repairability, but he's gone for Scorched Earth, so pretty much with triple Kenigrad, all of them are going to have Incendiary Trap on them. This US player is going for a 30 cal emplacement. Kenigrad head down south to this mission sector.
That's it. Construction finished.
So the Panzer player is pretty immune to US snipers at the moment because he doesn't have any infantry squads in the field, barring this one back here building. Panzer Command pull in the field, going straight for some 2-2s. More tank traps here, which will be useful against those 2-2s to a certain extent. Boot trap has been triggered. He's not a late response there, but incendiary traps do take a bit of time to explode.
Building complete.
We are losing a munitions sector.
Engineers do get a bit of damage on this Kenigrad. There's just Kenigrads now a little bit of everywhere. Jeep here, severely damaged. Locally can pursue Kenigrads with impunity, sort of. 30 cal emplacement hits that motorcycle. I hear the mortar, US mortar here.
Enemy unit down.
Kenigrad has gone down right here. Best use a Bergen ticket to get that recovered. That one may be booby trapping.
Losing ground.
Splashes his bunker a little bit. He's just barraged right there. Landmine there.
Construction detail. Our work is done here.
More tank traps.
Cover me. Covering fire.
And it looks like this Kenigrad's engine's on fire. Not actually been picked off there. This Kenigrad's way over here. 2-2 over here.
Enemy unit down.
Kenigrad has gone down. Best use a Bergen ticket to get that recovered. US sniper deployed in field.
Sniper ready for battle.
2 of them right now. Engineers here. We've got STG squad, pioneers or engineers, and RAR squad are focusing it down. Jeep is back here. But this unit's pretty forward. Bit of damage there onto this engineer. Sniper hits on the MG42.
Stay the hell down. We're pinned.
Pioneer does get wiped on out. Engineer's taking some damage there. 2-2 pushing pretty far deep into this space here. Jeep gets some damage there on
Enemy
2-2. It's a
unit
full
down.
health. It's so resilient to auto cannon fire. Snipers pushing forward. Landmine detonated there. Snipers connects to the Volks. Double 2-2 now on the field. US players not allowed to center. SCG squads here. Flamethrower trying to get some damage there. He's going for armored doctrine.
Begin armored operations.
As armored operations selected. I suggest maybe Pershing side. Howdy. One, the Axis players are lagging a little bit. It is the Wehrmacht player. Demolition booby trap in this garrison. Our squad having a bit of trouble versus these 2-2s. This player looks like he's not lagged out of the game, just a lag spike. Jeep push way forward, got a Kennengrad here. Jeep getting some damage here, not to mention some friendly fire onto that 2-2. This is what I mean by the Jeep's a bit of a soft counter to the 2-2. You can see it's resilient enough to take on 2 of them while getting some damage onto one of them. US snipers hitting this Pioneer.
Enemy unit down.
Mortar now raining on in, a Wehrmacht mortar. Hitting the M4 squad, boot traps him triggered here. He does avoid it. Snipers are suppressed. Motorcycle advancing. Motorcycle may get some good damage here. Mine is being built now. A little bit too late for it, though the motorcycle is taking quite a bit of damage there. Cancel the mortar or landmine there. 30 cal hitting the MG4 too.
Field repairs are now available. Enemy unit down. Our forces are taking
Oof, got a wipe
casualties.
there. A rifle from the squad got wiped out. A couple Wehrmacht landmines here. And the 2-2 is heading down south, another one. It may have been loaded farm piercing rounds if it was 30 cal, but there was a lot of stuff here, like this MG emplacement as well as the other 30 cal, which is right here. M10 in point of view, that'd be a good counter to the 2-2s. Sherman tank would be a bit better, but far more expensive, which he does not have the fuel right now even for it. Folks, it is getting suppressed. Our squad gets behind some good heavy cover there. MG42 firing away. Bar our squad is hitting the mortar.
Losing ground out there.
Our squad does get suppressed and about to get wiped on out.
Enemy unit down.
M10 straight forward. Finds the Panzer squad. Snipers hitting the Panzer squad, forcing it back.
Engineers here.
If he finds one of these landmines, he can just use Allied field repair. But the thing about landmines, snipers may find them. Will we see it? Gets a couple shots there. One sniper gets really picked off by the 2-2. Landmines could be detonated by a stray shot. Does spot the other sniper there. The land sniper will not find a landmine.
Enemy unit down.
Ask teammate to go for some artillery. I guess off-from-hour shoot is available. MG42 hits these engineers. M10 straight forward, landmine still exists. Pack 38 connects on the M10. M10 starting to fall back now. Our squad may explode soon, does explode.
Infantry squad reporting casualties.
That engineer squad got wiped on out. Our squad there does get wiped on out. We have this motorcycle deployed in the field, Pack 38 here. And looks like how far off map power shoot raining in right there. Neutralize the mortar. Mortar itself is almost destroyed. Repair pioneers to go down. Mortar gets destroyed.
We hold the
Oh, finally the Summery mortar.
will be taking Berlin by Christmas.
Medic push way forward. Don't know what casualty. Looks like the casualty's already expired. M10's push way forward against the damage there on the 2-2. Motorcycle interrupts the 2-2. Listen, neither of them took any hits. One of the M10s to go down. Riot squads and snipers push way forward.
Casualties being reported.
As he's aiming to kill the AT.
Enemy unit
AT
down.
gun does get decrewed. M10 push way forward may destroy the M10. Or may M10 may destroy the motorcycle. My line's melted right now. Here now the Jeep takes some damage there. Motorcycle goes down. M10 takes some hits there. Snipers do afford some mortar hits there. M10 does take another shot there. Mainly use fuel repair to get the AF repairs going faster.
Enemy unit
Takes out the AT gun.
MG squad under fire!
The Cal sitting on up. Both these two dudes have attack efficiency. He just wants his opponent dead. Oh, we do have the 4-man squad upgrade there onto the Pensley player. Motorcycle advancing may go down. Does spot the snipers for a brief moment. Incendiary mortar there. Boot trap is triggered here, which does explode from the fire. Motorcycle goes down. There goes that half track as well. Not sure what type of 2-feet half track that was. That could have been the mortar half track. M10 took some damage there, starting to fall back now. And a bit of repairs going from these engineers. This one just needs to keep on falling back. Outer asking for one. Coming, so maybe it's trying to be dropped. I'm not sure where he pinged. Probably right there. M10's push forward, trying to get some shots off. Rock squad to get to that point. Out to barrage somewhere. No, that's sector artillery. So we got a pretty fast sector artillery, honestly. 50 cal upgrade. We do have a Sherman tank with the 50 cal now deployed in the field. M2 now being deployed in the field as well. Right now the allies do have a VP advantage.
Enemy unit down.
And something exploded there. Off a power chute, looks like. Does it this pack 30 decrews it? I don't know if this teammate has sticky bombs, but could explode the motorcycle with it. On map howitzer hitting the pack 38. And the M10s may push one to destroy it. Yes, looks like he is. Rolls a pair of misses there. Fact that he does get destroyed. Rock squad engineers repairing off the Jeep. M10s getting repaired. Do have a broken ticket deployed in the field.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements.
Going for the repair station now. Allied field repairs almost
Sniper
expired.
killed in action.
When the US snipers have gone down to the counter sniper. No counter sniper there. Or second shot. Trim pancading the Pantrick squad now.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
Trim pancading push right forward. As Perfect Gear trying to get the half track there, but it's already pretty destroyed. Saw a bit of healing there. So forward HQ right here. M10s engaging the Bergantiga. Bergantiga's almost down. We do have another shrimp tank. Rolls missing the sniper. Sniper may get picked. Oh, that's Goliath. Goliath explodes on M10. He needs to fall back. He does not have enough munitions for a field repair. Gotta be careful friendly fire. I don't know how effective shrimp tanks are versus M10s, but does get taken out there.
Casualties.
Got some howitzer off of Power Street right there. Those largely avoided. He's asking teammate to build some AT.
Enemy unit down.
Our squad does fall back. And we do have the Kaliningrad wave down here.
The enemy is down to 300 points.
Get some damage there on that AT gun. Nothing too crazy though.
Losing ground
Let's
out
get some
there.
good hits there.
Trying to flush me out. Sniper taking fire.
Snipers are falling on back now. Jeep is pursuing the Kaliningrad, gets an engine crit onto it, so that's basically good as dead.
We have a secured sector under attack.
Sort of getting out of range is Jeep, not paying close enough attention. Bar squad straight forward, Patrick squad does start to fall back. SG squad up here.
Enemy
There's good
unit
damage there. Kaliningrad has gone down. Best to use a Bergantiga to get that recovered.
losing ground out there.
Bit of damage on that machine gun placement. Wehrmacht mortar is right there, which apparently killed one of the tanks. Maybe when the M10s went down to it. Pershing now been deployed in the field. Question mark, I'm not sure what he's referring to. 88, there's a flak 88. Yep, flak 88 there. And that's why he must have pinged. Direct hit
Enemy
there.
unit down.
Snipers push way forward. Rifle squads does get suppressed. 2-2s push way forward. This is a flak 88 from the Wehrmacht Close, so he's gone for defense doctrine. As we probably know, he has gone for Scorched Earth.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements, trying to take our territory.
2-2's blitzing the way forward, taking some damage from the rifle squad. Does take some misses there. If a power shoot would be finished off the bunker, he does lose the M10 though.
Down one tank destroyer.
Looks like the artillery barrage completely missed the bunker. I felt like he caught it right on top of it. He must be mistaken. As the team would go for a second howitzer.
Taking fire!
Good shot there. Start falling back. Pershing's at 2 kills at the moment. A little bit far away from getting Veterancy 1, but slowly getting there. M10 deployed on the field. Maybe at this point in time it's better just go for Sherman tanks, but he already has one at least, which has reached Veterancy 1. Cyber setting the MG42. Fresh flamethrower. 2-2's pushing down south. Snipers immediately fall back. Engineers as well. Pushing over here could help intercept, but looks like everything's going to stay alive for now. Fresh Wehrmacht Panther, or is it Panzer Panther? Panzer Panthers. M10 does get a nice flanking shot there. Getting some good hits. Howdy. Shrimp takes right forward because of pens there. I heard something explode. What it was, I'm not sure. Ah, another Kaliningrad has gone down. Best use broken together to get that
We
recovered.
have a secured sector under attack. Begin raid operations.
These are good shots there. Pershing could use a bit of repairs. Another Flak 88 on the field. This one's still alive. There's also 2 Flak 88s on the field. So M2s, he's hauling these guys at least a second M2, maybe even third M2. And one to gun push way forward. I can't get too close to the pack Flak 88 due to the nature of the AT. The Flak 88 is able to easily destroy AT guns like that. Looks like he does get decrewed. M10 does take some hits, however. He does have the 76mm Sherman upgrade. Good dudes push right forward. One of them gets a pen. Or charge way forward. Got double AT gun here. Snipers falling him back. Does find a landmine there. Losing one of the 2-2s. Good landmine there. Both 2-2s to go down. Pershing has 3 kills at the moment. And one T-gun here takes some fire. Flak 88 has been recruited. The gun itself is almost destroyed. Flamethrowers emulating the Panzer Grenadier. Do you have another field repair activated for the US player? AT guns have been destroyed. M2 barrage in the way. He's good hits there. Knocked out.
Enemy unit down.
Flak 8 does get fully destroyed there. Rock squad here. Jeep here. Snipers almost got crushed. Pershing reversing on in. Sticky bomb connects onto the Panther. Is an engine prick over here. Rifle or flame engineers advancing. Decent damage from these forces. Barracks use a weird pronunciation there. Bad radio signals. We got zeroing artillery, or register artillery. Wrong computer's game.
Enemy unit down.
Telegraph trying to capture the VP. Pershing annihilates the Kaliningrad. Best use of working together to get that recovered. Snipers actually may get crushed here. Does start falling back. Does take some pens. And some bounces. Oh, Jeep went down, looks like. Pershing 6 kills, Pershing 7 kills. One more kill should get Veterancy 1. Don't surprise the light vehicle kill doesn't get Veterancy 1. Panther here. Oh, did my stream may have crashed? Nope, maybe just Twitch crashed. Sounds about right.
The whole enemy unit ready to support our push.
Panther takes some damage there. Pack 38 is taking some fire. We have now the engineers over here. Finding a Wehrmacht sniper. And Pershing does not take out the Panther just yet. Sector artillery in this sector. M10 is now advancing. Allied war machines now activated. Grenades on the right by the US we have selected. Main gun destroyed on both these. Or nope, the Panther goes down. There goes the M10. So both those M10s do get recovered. Pershing stays alive. So we will retain the Veterancy 1. Oh, something went down there. Looks like some sort of a weapon. Rocket squad here. Panther and Flak 8 will force it back. 28cm rocket barrage here. Sherman tank does withstand it, but barely. I am not sure what he's referring to.
Composition B is in. Troops can now make sticky bombs.
Bunker does go down there. Grenadiers heading down south.
Rifle squad deployed. We got a
Does go for a second rifle squad. Sherman takes still Veterancy 1, Pershing still Veterancy 1, but getting pretty close to Veterancy 2, I believe. Try, I guess he pinged somewhere. Maybe the Flak 88.
We have a secured sector under attack.
Another Flak 88 going up there.
We are losing a victory point.
Trying to capture the VP, does take a bounce there.
Enemy unit down.
Booby trap's been triggered somewhere. Up here. Our squad does fall back there, throws a grenade. Two of the guys do eat it. Our squad may finish off that squad. Engineers are advancing. Pershing takes a bounce there, has a bit of beating, could use fuel repair to top off itself. Sherman tank will also like that. Got res off of Howard shoot, raining on in. Pershing now versus 2. Bar squad to hurry forward. Booby traps have been triggered up here, and it's not properly responding to it. These guys are falling on back. Yep, looks like he's going to get immolated. He may lose the entire squad, at least 5 or 6 models there. This guy explodes as well. Both players busy microing. Wehrmacht sniper here. Our squad taking some hits. Sounds like he's destroying something. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure what hit that. Maybe a flak 88 shot. This flak 88 was pointing that direction, but it's now decrewed.
They're taking one of our points.
Double Panzerschreck Grenadiers trying to decapture that point. Right now the Allies do have a triple capture in their favor, so they can let 1 point to get decaptured and fully captured. Good hit there. Gets touches 2 in the Sherman.
Enemy unit down.
Something explode up here. Looks like a sniper went down. Was that from a landmine? That must have been from a landmine there. Sorry I missed that. But the explosion sounded like almost like a vehicle. Don't see any other US landmines. There's still a Wehrmacht landmine there, and got bars now upgraded on the armor player. I wonder how supply yard upgrades are doing. Has both supply yards upgrades. Over here, just got the one.
Infantry squad lost.
Lost one for squads. Could have been the sniper, or a sniper. Various artillery rating on in. Bar ref squad to forward.
Calliope rocket battery available.
Calliope available. Doesn't really need them all. He has 2 or 3 M10s, eventually 2 Sherman, and eventually 2 Pershing. We do have another Birkentiga here, recovering the Birkentiga. Got these squads pushing forward. I've got the Panzer Grenadiers decapturing the VP. Pershing firing away. Not a full health, taking more hits. Taking many more hits. One of those squads just got exploded by the sector artillery.
Enemy unit down.
Panzer Grenadiers do get decrewed.
Looks like we fight today.
Casualties being reported.
Looks like another squad may have went down. This time it looks like an engineer. Bar squads just charging forward towards the flak 88. Pershing firing away. It's almost down. Flak 88 in range. And looks like maybe out of vision range though. May want to use field repair to get that topped off. Can't be losing Emergency 2. Pershing is pretty close to Emergency 3. That gets Emergency 3 becomes a game-winning unit. Looks like some hits on the Calliope. Does accrue the flak 88.
Unit down.
Flak 88 does not get destroyed there. Yeah, field repair would probably be useful right now. Boob trap has been triggered. These guys pretty forward. Double Birkentiga here. Yep, allied field repair now activating. Let the Calliope repair on its own. We're focused on repairing the Pershing. The Calliope does not need maxed out health for being an artillery piece. M10's charging way forward. Trying to destroy that flak 88. Does destroy the flak 88 there. Emergency 2 Sherman. This M10 may just want to fall back. Sector artillery is still running on in. M2 sort of doing some friendly fire damage there. May gonna destroy the crit there. Pershing advancing forward with minimal health. Hits to get hit by a flak 88. Shrugs off a sector artillery cannon shot. May gonna destroy the crit there. Just saved the thing. That's eventually 2-1.
Hitting one of our forward emplacements. Trying to take our territory.
Trim tank straight forward. I think the trim tank needs to drive away at this point. Sherm tank goes down. Down to one
Losing
M10.
ground out there.
Keep the Pershing alive. It looks like he needs the engineers to start. He has 2 engineers for repairing, though one of them's connected to the VP. M10 sort of just got hung on the dry. Calliope rocket barrage firing on in. Got double sniper here. Off power shoot running on in. Panther picks off the Pioneer. Grenades been thrown.
Enemy unit down.
I think one of the snipers just went down there. The other sniper looks like it does escape.
They're hitting one of our forward emplacements.
Now, whether it was the rifle squad or the artillery took out the sniper, I'm not sure. I just saw it just went flying. Whatever left parts of him. That sniper became a little bit omnipotent. What I mean by that, I mean he is everywhere. Like over there, definitely went up. I think I saw the torso. Pioneers do fall back. Defense Grenadiers trying to capture the central VP. Does find that landmine finally. Bar our squads push forward. More artillery raining on in. And the Pennsylvanians will finish capturing that point, but this will be a capture against them. Just a single capture though. Only has 68 tickets. Flak 88. Whiffs the shot, looks like. Press squads forward. Mason's seeing sticky bombs here, which may immobilize the broken Tika. There was a frag grenade there. Boom traps have been triggered up here. May explode. Got a good shot here. Oh, Flak 88 hits Flak 88 maybe. You may grab the Flak 88 there for 4-man squad. Looks like not. Vet 2 Pershing now fully repaired. Is that 20 kills?
Stand firm,
Wait, I
allies.
thought I saw 20. Did it go down 19? Did it count down? I could have sworn I saw 20. Yeah, I think I'm going crazy. Starting to fall back now. Medics push forward, grab some casualties. Does take a pen there.
Enemy unit down.
Panther does get knocked out by the Pershing. Now Pershing Calliope. Giving the Calliope eventually 1. So he's getting hit by the Flak 88 now. Sniper hitting some of these units. I think they're mostly just engineers. We just need to fall back, save the Pershing. Got a double capture in favor of the Allies. And the X-Spies do not have many tickets remaining. And this Panther will be recovered. Sniper moving over here. Double sniper hitting the rifleman. And the VPs have ran out. This is Angry. Thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. I have enough in me for one last replay tonight before my exhaustion kicks over. Before I get started, I'm going to use the restroom. Let me know what type of replay you guys want to see. Apologies, I'm back. 1-1, sure. Let's see, delete that one. Let's see, Brits versus Pansley. No, let's do that one. Greetings everyone, and great here. Another Company Heroes 1 replay. Small on top left side, or just left side, as the Pansley forces, we've got Pathfinder. Well, on our right side, as the British forces, we've got Galahad, I think. Scope powerful squad, pushing way forward. Capture the southern flank. Let's see. Will we go for a large excess number of Kettengrads? Looks like not, just going for 2 Kettengrads. Against the Brits, you not come to see extra pioneers or Kettengrads. Most time British players redeploy the HQ to this sector here. Not uncommon to see over here. Occasionally see in the middle of the map. But definitely a good number of sectors to say the least. Lieutenant Pullen in the field. Not packing up just yet.
Ready for mission orders. Ready for instructions.
Capturing this munition sector now.
Ready for orders. Squad ready for orders.
U-43 upgrade, another Panzer Grenadier. Something plotted there, maybe another intersection.
Schützentrupp here. Ammunitions point has been captured.
No doctrine selected just yet.
The grenadiers, fall in.
Send your mission orders.
Second squad, Panzer Grenadier is now deployed in the field, capturing the southern munitions sector as well. Going for the cutoff sector, of course. Lieutenant capture the fuel sector. He has packed up his HQ. New sections before, but damage there on this guy here. And it's going to be redeploying to this region here. Bit of damage there onto the Kettengrad.
We are losing territory.
Munition sector being captured on up. Fuel sector being secured.
Reporting task complete. Moving on.
Lieutenant, of course, can pepper up the Kettengrad, but not a really big threat of going down. 2 Panzer Grenadiers heading up north. We got this intersection here. This is the scope rifle squad here. Lieutenant up way up north, so he can't be supporting this guy out anytime soon. Panzer Grenadiers this guy for some light cover there, firing away, getting minimal damage on the intersection overall. Kettengrad drives on by, may receive engine crit. Doesn't receive too many more shots when I said that. Let alone an engine crit.
Loud and clear.
This guy's kept in this munition sector there. You now have a 250 half track ready to mount up.
Grenadiers ready!
Panzer Grenadiers captured that sector. .250 half track here.
Yeah. Sir? Well done, sir.
Capture this sector there. We do have this 250 half track mounted up. Not firing. Now it's firing away. Looks like only one Panzer Grenadier model is firing at the moment, though. These may rotate a little bit to get the other guy firing. In the middle of the formation, then he has all 3 guys firing. He gets good damage on the squad here. Intersection here, or Panzer Grenadier there, takes some damage. The wounded Kettegrad's heading up north, severely wounded. But safe enough he's not under fire. Do have a vigorous emplacement here. Interesting. It could be easily flanked by the half-track. Taking some damage there. Nothing to be alarmed about, but he can't really necessarily stay within range of it. This guy had a model to push forward. He could get that reinforced in this half-track here.
Ready for instructions. Action, sir.
Infantry half-track pushes way forward.
Grenadiers, ready. Welcome to our Schützentrupp.
Munitions point captured. Reporting task complete. Moving on. We have captured the target. Action, sir.
Mounts up both these Panzer Grenadiers. This one remains unupgraded. Plane munitions for more G43s if he so chooses. Pushes way forward now. Lieutenant not falling back while all the squads are. Will go past the emplacement. However, there's no squads left up in that northern area. Over here. Oh, hasn't captured the finished sector. Yes, the fields are captured. There's the armor of field support truck. That's why I didn't redeploy on this sector. Kaliningrad could use some repairs, but decapturing point now. Slowly picking away against this machine gun placement from the side. Sapper here. Mostly just going to stand and fight since he doesn't have to finish this off immediately. Got a tank buster now pulled up. Maybe he's going to try to clear out some HQs. Does suppress down the half track there. Does wipe out the crew of the Vickers emplacement, but there's no real reason why he should capture it for himself because of it's at a bad angle.
Unit has died in action.
Oh, he lost a squad. Maybe a Kaliningrad. Down here. He has the wounded one still alive. Ah, that's where the Kaliningrad went down. Best use of Burgundy to get that recovered. Field support truck, not currently building anything. Now he is. I was going to say he can pack up and redeploy over here if he wasn't currently using it.
We have gained the momentum on the field.
Captain deploying the field. With the captain deploying the field and this being researching, I have a feeling he's going for a Stewart right now. He does have a sapper in the field. PS upgraded. And Vickers place is still there. Dismounts there. Does take a PS shot on the other one now. Focus on this guy here. This guy's not getting suppressed. Does hit the PS there. Try to reverse away out of range, but didn't dodge it in time. The half tracks are just idle there. Oh, got the tank buster. Two Panzer trucks. One tank buster. One upgraded. I am really surprised he hasn't actually finished this thing off.
Oh, reinforcements have arrived.
Stewart now deployed in the field. That seems a good time for a cancer shot. We've got a mortar half track here. Kaliningrad severely damaged. Oh no.
We are losing a
Canister. Okay, no canister. That just screamed to me canister. He may not have enough munitions at the moment.
Take it out.
Trying to get some repairs going. Mortar half track in a good position. However, Piets can fire over hedges.
We are losing a sector to the Commonwealth.
Does get a good hit there on the G43 squad. Incendiary mortar connects and lands directly on top of that squad there. Regular mortar hits that guy here. He actually may get wiped out by the incendiary. Nope, he managed to brave the flames.
Tank busters at the ready.
Mortar half track, 4 kills. Intersection over here. Slowly advancing. Captain capturing out the flank. Very nice. Half track here. Stewart is quite wounded. Piet's connect. Engine crit.
Unit down.
And they're all dead. Oh!
Anti-tank Tellermines are ready, meine Kampfgruppen.
Not a single one dismounted, or I have no idea how all of them died like that. Maybe just rolled really bad and just got every single one
We
dead.
are losing a sector.
Oh, that's gotta be severely bad luck there. 2 drop Panzer trucks as well. Not only did he lose the half track and all the squads, and he gave 2 Panzer trucks. Tried to go for Bofors there, which honestly, as much like he has seen the Bofors against all the Panzer Elite with against all the light vehicles, he doesn't need it at the moment. He destroyed the half track. He destroyed 2 Panzer Grenadiers. He has 2 Panzer Grenadiers left in the field, 1 mortar half track, and a kind of grad that's closer to death than alive. I wonder if there's some sort of bug in the replay where it's actually fully destroyed, but the replay got desynced there.
We have territory out of supply.
I'm not sure why he hasn't finished it off. It is actually still there. Just throw I guess a mortar barrage right there, and this cutoff did get decaptured. Panzer Support Command, so maybe we'll see the short-barreled Panzer IV, which I think does the armor skirts protect you against Panzerschreck attacks? I'm pretty sure, though I don't know what rate. Maybe 50%.
Ready for mission orders.
Squad, ready for orders.
Yeah, I wonder if there's some sort of desync in the replay. I have seen some games where the replay desync happen. Oh, spot landmine. That's a Tellermine. Oh,
Objective is ours.
he got so lucky he didn't hit that Tellermine. The sapper there can clean it up, but he doesn't realize he spotted a Tellermine there, so that could pick off the Stewart.
Repairs are done. We've been upgraded.
Maybe this is a bugged out part of the replay, and he got forced over there, and he didn't actually see it. Mortar half track does go down. Kenigrad has been repaired. Light AT half track being blown in the field, very nice.
Germany is conceding a sector point to the Commonwealth. We must rally.
Stewart here. Gets a good shot in the G43 squad. Tank buster advancing. Forward HQ here.
Forward supply lines are broken.
All these squads are pretty wounded nearby. He's just trying to keep these guys nearby. Is there any other Tellermines on the field?
Task complete. Record time.
There's a Kenigrad, which also can repair up vehicles now, but I don't see any other Tellermines at the moment. And he got lucky that he was able to get this completed. He doesn't really have enough manpower to spend on all these squads, though.
You men are barely needed. Don't fuck up. Orders.
Oh, wait, he doesn't have forward healing.
The upgrade is complete,
We
sir.
must protect
I
our
just
Finnish
assume
line.
by the 13-minute Mars have forward healing. He doesn't have forward healing. Or base healing, not forward. Commandos now being summoned.
Commonwealth forces are capturing a friendly sector. Our supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Send your mission orders. Reinforce the troop. Move.
Attention, the enemy advances.
Kenigrad has take a shot there. Light AT track advancing. And this guy does have double Panzerschreck. Does take a hit there. The 2 donated Panzerschrecks.
Our
Panzertrack, okay, he does survive. Oh, he lost all those squads. He gave 2 Panzertracks. It was such a brutal loss there. That's actually one reason why my Company Heroes 2 mod that actually removed drop weapons there. Sort of like abandoned vehicles. Drop weapons more or less similar things. Like, it's just giving your just losing more than you would normally necessarily lose. Kenigrad has an injury crit onto it now. Kenigrad has gone down. Best use broken to get there covered. He has now forward healing available. You could really stand to get a short barreled Panzer IV right now. G43 inside the garrison. Throws a frag grenade there. Does eat the shots though. Hendrix staying in the front line. Light tap track has some health. Keyword some. Here comes the crit shot. Gets fully mobilized. Eats a couple shots there. Takes a shot there. Destroyed engine there. Gun's still working, so canister's a possibility. Canister blows deployed in the field. No wipes. Still no wipes, but for both sides. There's upgrade there. Captain find the verbal win. Not verbal win. Flak Irving. Rolls and misses there. Sounds about right. Double commandos here. Falls back there. Oh, third commando squad there. Just getting overrun by commandos. Short barreled Panzer IV. I know I keep on mentioning it, but gonna push forward, trying to finish off the Stewart with the light TF track. He could be focused down, gets a bounce there. These guys need to hit this right here. Takes out the Stewart. He could try running away with this. Might as well try running. Throw charge. These guys are exhausted. If he can't believe he can run, he could try the aim shot ability. He has munitions for it. He is Tank Hunter as well. This guy does start falling back. And the water slows him down even further. Oh, he finally packed this one up. He has been hit by a lot of bad luck. I mean, after all, how many shots did he miss a Panzer shots miss on a immobilized Stewart? And not to mention the double drop Panzer shots. Yeah, this guy's getting a lot of bad luck. Here comes the short barreled Panzer IV. Armored skirts is mandatory. Pin him out is optional. Maybe it'd be a good idea, since he's going for a short barreled Panzer IV, go for some telemines just in case. That's sometimes easier said than done when you have pretty much no field control. I mean, he's having trouble hitting a stationary glider. HQ command truck is packed on up. Maybe he's going to try to push forward with it. Where the armor support field support truck does go to the mission sector. Nope. Short barreled Panzer IV is also pretty liable versus the British Stewart, so does go for the pin him out first. I think he should go for armored skirts first. There's a lot of AT there, and he needs armored skirts to protect himself. It's a great shot there on the Panzer squad. Does start falling back there entirely. Very nice. He could have took a lot more damage out the armored if he would hit it before the armored skirts upgrade completed. Telemine. Telemine still exists there. And this was existing there, so he purposely did not clean up. That's HQ command truck. Hold down, hold down. If your opponent just stays there and retreats back to it, he explodes. Got commando squads push away forward. Try and go for some slit trenches. Yep. He should there we go, he sets on up, going for commandos, not bad idea. Panzer squads could just sort of fall back a little bit there to focus on HQ. It's the commando. It's the commando, wipes out his commando squad. He's foolish, he's being a little bit too stupid, sticking around. Pins down, trying to take out the vigorous placement. Him not finish it off, did bite in the butt. Hit the commando squad with the Schubert Panzer IV. He built a slit trench there. Of course, slit trenches are basically immune to everything. Just fall back away from slit trench. That sounds like a decoy barrage. When I say sound like a decoy barrage, I mean it doesn't sound like anything. He could try going to crushing the retreat point. P8s to roll a miss. Penchex. That's the powered armor skirts. He would have took double damage from that, if not triple damage. Because armor skirts, what was it? Either increase damage resistance from shaped charge attacks by either 50% or by 66%. I really do think people should go for this thing for more often. If you're only going for massed slot weapons like bazookas, recoilless rifles, and P8s, this thing is just excellent versus them. Oh, there's a Hetzer. Destroys the carcass there. I'd say Hetzer's not a bad idea right now. Not super great. That's not a bad idea. It does give him a mobile AT asset. Does eat some P8s. He is going to be inside slit trench there. Just avoid the slit trench. Just avoid it. Your tank hunter, you can go for mortar half track and spam out incendiary mortars or incendiary grenades. Cannon grab being employed in the field. Speaking of which, field control, he has pretty much no field control at the moment. Cannon grab is probably going to be used to capture the flanks. Hello, mine's still here. It might be a good idea to try sneaking Telemine on this road here, just in case. Captain is plinking the Hetzer of the revolver. Captain retreat there, looks like. Has stabilized the VP, so now it's counting down in his favor. Oh, nope, there's HQ command truck there. Luckily, he didn't have to rebuild the casualty clearing station. Looks like 3 out of 5 casualties. Another Kettengrad deployed in the field. You have a squad of commandos here. Maybe we're going to just play defense around this point.
Target captured. Task complete. Record time. Confirm our readiness. Target captured. No contact.
If the Panzer Force is going to remain idle in one location for a bit of time, I always say just deploy it. At least get that gun ramped up, ready to go. Canceling the ability is what, instant? 17 pounder not going on the field. Which does see all these squads right there. This is what he sees. He actually does see the 17 pounder going on up there. You can just avoid it. Go for mortar half tracks, start barraging it.
We must injure the enemy and reduce his 300 points. The enemy has destroyed one of the Kampfgrupp's
Kettengrad has gone down. Best use of Burgundy to get that recovered. I think I heard actual artillery shots there. I ain't mistaken though. Yep. Oh, 70 pounder was actually in range there. Could have sworn he was out of range. Took a lot of hits there. Ah, when he pushed forward, he just skimmed the edge of it. Do you have another 4 HQ here? PS squad straight forward.
Achtung.
And there's a
The
frag
enemy is
grenade clears up the
attacking. Come for their
church.
victory points.
Ah, radio triangulation there. Can't guy can help repair up the Panzer IV. Mortar half track engaging the Piet squad. I think he's using a barrage order on top of it. Oh, the incendiary barrage. Gets good hits there. Yes, out of the Panzer IV, nowhere near prepared enough, but gets an excellent hit there on the Panzer squad, who has a Bren there as well. That might be an actual barrage there, seeing how densely that is.
All might.
Nope, it was a decoy barrage. Would have been a good time for an actual barrage, but you just may not have the missions for it. Drop Piet there.
Awaiting instructions.
Yeah, that looked like it was going to be a real barrage due to how dense everything was there.
We've completed the upgrades, Commander. Awaiting instructions.
Is there a demolition charge there? Nope, does not look like it. Oh, interrupts the repairs. This game, repairs can be interrupted because there's no chasing with the ability for repairability. So only the Kaliningrads getting repairs up.
We are losing a sector to the Commonwealth. Germany cannot be seen to drop below 200 points.
Ready.
Our forward supply lines are broken.
Standing by.
Forward supply lines are broken.
Go ahead.
Mortar half track barraging away.
Task complete.
Another radio triangulation there. You could try dropping glider there, but that would be completely obvious about the radio triangulation.
Field complete. Squad standing ready.
Panzer Command now deployed in the field. Going for the mortar upgrade. He may be going straight for the Panthers.
Moto, awaiting your orders, sir.
Do have a command tank now on the field. What you could do is just set up the Panzer IV in the center and help lock down the central region. This commando squad is actually pretty wounded.
Awaiting orders.
That landmine still... I think the telemine may have been cleaned up by the pioneers, because I don't see there anymore. Another 4 HQ going on up. And looks like the actual barrage there, the church will be destroyed. Or maybe not. I think you still not get it upgraded. It's a sneeze away from death. The church right now is very and extra holy. And by I mean by that means filled with holes. Okay, 4 HQ does get established there. Might as well could have done it right there, but one shot and that thing's done for. Finishes radio triangulation here.
The ability to instruct the troops on tank awareness.
So should be able to see everything here. Actually, we can switch over to him. So now we can see what he sees in the mini-map. Huh, it looks like the Kaliningrad sort of flashed with the effect. But yep, this is what he roughly sees. He actually doesn't see one of those Kaliningrads. It sort of does flash a little bit there, so it's not exactly reliable, but it's somewhat realistic or fancy. Decoy barrage there. He has enough munitions for another barrage. 25 kills on this thing. He now has maxed out veterancy, double attack, 1 defense. Firefly did not get much damage on that shot, did it?
Losing a victory point. I say again, we are losing a victory.
Boffer is completed. Okay. Boffer's a pretty good anti-light vehicle, but maybe a little bit too late for it, honestly. Not sure. Guess we'll find out soon enough. As both a Boffer's and Sentient Powder here. Does explode this Panzer Grenadier a bit. Commando's doing a good job protecting the VPs.
A sector is being overrun.
Panthers can now be brought on in. The research is not complete for it.
Grenadiers, our supply lines are broken. Capture territory out of supply.
Beetlecraft has been captured. Kaliningrad has gone down. Best use Bergenty to get that recovered.
Panzer, we must defend the enemy's advances on our victory points.
Right now he doesn't really need Panthers. He has a Hetzer. He has some Panzer Shreks. Right now he's been more having trouble with his opponent's infantry. Getting some good hits there onto this Piet squad. Decoy barrage is being summoned. Honestly, Firefly just needs to get a shot in the church and it'll get knocked down. Firefly having trouble escaping.
Battalion HQ has confirmed it can start securing resources from the area.
Firefly still being pursued. Piet's Panzer squad may finish it off. It's a good hit there. And it does force him back. Hetzer pursuing. Got a Piet on the lieutenant.
We have a victory point under attack.
VP has been captured up here. So got a soon to be double capture in favor of the Axis player, who has 115 tickets versus 166 or 266. It's the same for the Panthers, though population space is a bit of an issue. Telemines going on up. Very stealthy telemines in the middle of the air. Nobody expects to find telemines in the middle of the air. Very good spot for it. Barraging, I think the 17 powder, maybe with a incendiary mortar. Oh, got the slit trench and the 17 pounder there. The slit trench actually probably will be burnt down. Pansley play or the British player has a lot of munitions in his reserve. The Pansley player has consumed all his munitions. Torpedo Panzer IV advancing. Gets scores a hit. I think he's trying to hit the lieutenant. Of course, you got this little hill facer causing issues. I think that's a decoy barrage. The lieutenant has gone down, drops a Piet. Good at there in the scope rifle squad. And there goes that squad there. 34 kills in this thing. I really do think people should use a short-barreled Panzer IV more often. Oh, got a pair of Fireflies. Granted, short barrel Panzer IVs are not good versus Fireflies. That's getting some decent shots there. Destroys the garrison there, so lost a squad entirely. He can now have enough population. Oh, nope, he needs a bit more population space for the Panthers. Losing the Hetzer will probably be replaced with Panthers. Yep, looks like the Hetzers are going to go down, and Panthers will replace it. Out of control. Going for the wounded one there. Panthers can now be summoned. There's a good hit there. Does get one Firefly there. Panthers not being summoned. Guess he was busy microing the Panzer Grenadier. He scored the kill with it, so can't really complain. We got a fresh glider here, but the short barrel Panzer IV sets on up that they're really stacked up. Takes a massive hit there. Drop 3 models immediately. Next shot may wipe it out. Gets 2 out of 3. And Piet squad gets wiped out. Getting hit by the Firefly now, but here comes the Panthers. Kanagrad can probably take time to repair it on up, but does spot the glider down there. That's might actually be an actual barrage. Yep, it was. I hear the artillery. Destroyed engine correct. And there goes the Firefly. Panther's going cruising to swim space, and he has a healthy number of commandos, which means they can't do anything versus the Panthers. Short barrel Panzer IV could push along with them for anti-infantry support, so they can deal with that then much easier. Panther could try going straight for the HQ, which just packed on up. Thought that would have been much deadlier, but this next shot could be quite good. Oh, it hits the glider, so got a good hit. Kanagrad here.
Battalion is down to 200 points.
Glider has been crushed.
HQ glider.
I mean, he's in a great position right now. The British player does have some resources to work with, but of course it's been a while since HQ has been reestablished.
Jerry's cut forward
Wait.
supply lines.
I don't know why. Some reason I thought this icon there was a tank, not tank, 17-pounder artillery piece icon. I'm going crazy. Hensley player has some resources in reserve, nothing too crazy though. Enough to work with. The command tank was not with those Fireflies earlier, so that was a big oversight, I would say. At least it would have been able to buff those Fireflies, as will eventually just charge for it, draw fire first, since it's far more disposable than the Fireflies. And the British player does not have mass Piets. He does not have any more Panchaks, I believe. An HQ glider can give him some Piets, commando Piets. But the short barrel Panzer IV accompanying the Panthers, infantry's not going to do much. Armor command truck being redeployed now. But immediately get some engine crits onto it.
We've lost an armor commander.
70 powder is now set up. Oops, I got a second crosshair there. Though somehow made a perfect X. I love that. Is it important? No, but somehow it happened. I love it. These guys are going to fall back there with the armor exposed. They're just going to run, which is not a bad idea. 2-2 here, and Panzer Grenadiers clean up the region. Still got the radio triangulation. No longer have an X. Zeal's been completed. Command tank being intercepted. I think that was an actual barrage. GoPro Panzer 4 took a pounding, but it can just simply fall back home. We got a Kaliningrad here to help him out. Yeah, I think Panzer player has just outright won right now.
Send. This is field support.
It's going for some sappers. It may actually be better to go for Piet sappers. Piet sappers are cheaper and cost no munitions.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory out of supply.
Not Piet sappers, Piet commandos.
Germans are taking one of our strategic points.
Is that the HQ? Yep, there's the HQ glider.
Can we get on with it? Here we go, gents.
Oh, mortar
The
firing
enemy's
over here?
victory is close at hand. They have us to 50 points.
Vickers commandos. I'm not sure why you is going for that. That's a misclick? That's like the rarest unit in the game, isn't it? I honestly don't know what unit could be rarer than the Vickers commandos. HMG commandos with the Vickers is now on the field, and I believe that is the rarest unit in the game.
25 points remain. Get moving or we're finished.
At least in multiplayer. Let's see, from the HQ glider, you have access to what? Piet commandos, HMG commandos, and what was the last squad of commandos you can get from it? Oh yeah, mortar commandos. That may be actually rarer. I also have no idea. We got the GGs being casted.
German target has been knocked out. We're losing contact with the strategic sector.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. As mentioned beforehand, that shall be my last replay for tonight. This is Angrade saying thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good rest.